Estamos en sintonía con el Coro Podcast. And the fellas are here. Yeah.
What's going on,
Man.
boys?
It's good.
It's cooking. Talk to me.
Today.
This episode is brought to you by Cerveza Cacique.
Esa cacique.
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 This guy made that beer.
I'm not saying nothing.
It's pretty good.
No he dicho nada.
It's pretty decent beer.
Yeah,
Not gonna
decent
lie.
beer.
Soon to be, boys. So what's going on? What's cooking? Talk to me.
Not much. Enjoying Cacique.
Ah, papi, suavecito, que sea duro. ¿Sabes cómo, Cuéntame.
So, the internet is going crazy.
No worries.
Could you believe that they're actually comparing Jim Jones and Nas? Not they. Jim Jones started that. Jimmy started the whole
Yeah,
thing.
Jim tried to say that he has more influence in urban culture than Nas. Like that's what he's stating, and that he's had more Billboard entries.
He's bugging.
It's just inaccurate. Now, did Jim Jones give us some style? Yes.
Yes.
Listen, the red
did.
bottoms, the shoes the girl started wearing was because he bought in Ron Brow's. Remember that whole?
It was like the Ed Hardy looking shit.
Yeah, he had
Vamp Life
style.
and
I think it era fuerte.
he was one of the first ones to wear chrome hearts. Not the
Yes.
first, but he was one of the first ones for sure. He started that like rock life, rap life kind of outfit, attire, style.
Papi, una preguntita.
Dime.
Who's Jim Jones?
¿Qué?
Cacique.
¿Qué? ¿Tú no sabes quién es Jim Jones?
You don't know who Jim Jones is?
Nah, pa.
He only made bowling.
That shit was a hit forever, ever.
Yeah.
That was the one.
It's
We
still a
all
hit.
we all remember that as being the hit.
Not bad.
But if I had to be real, that's the only hit I remember from Jim Jones. Nah,
I
let me
remember
stop,
quite a
let me
few.
stop.
I remember quite a few. There's
Yeah.
quite a few.
Which
I like
one?
Jimmy's.
I actually
We
got
from
no
New
clue,
York,
bro.
but you cannot compare yourself to Nas.
No,
Never ever
Nas is
in
Don.
your life.
Oh my God.
You're a
You
smoke.
Bad.
You're doing something bad.
Kind of tough going
Definitely
against
bad.
Nas, though. It's kind of tough.
Nas is definitely.
And I'm not even from here, and I know who Nas
icon.
is.
You need to lift it up. The mic will go up.
Nas is definitely an icon. I can tell you that. From movies.
There you go.
He made movies. Nas
albums.
been in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Belly
yeah,
with
he's
with I
Belly.
think with DMX.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
in
he
Belly
was-
with DMX. He's been in a few movies actually. He's been in at least I think less than 10 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's more than me.
He's legendary. He's legendary.
Legendary.
He's one of the goats.
Alright.
But Jim Jones has his place in history. Can you put them in the same category? No,
No.
you can't.
You can't.
One is the guy that gave us the most iconic lines in hip hop. One is the man that pioneered the new generation of hip hop. One is the guy that was meant to precede Biggie Smalls. That was the whole idea. Nas was supposed to inherit the kingdom from Biggie,
Really?
especially in the East Coast. And
He did
you know
his
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Definitely did his thing. That was it Illmatic?
Illmatic.
I was just listening to that.
Fucking.
Swear
Or
to
just imagine all the diss tracks that he did to Jay-Z too.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Ether diss
Ether.
track is the greatest diss track of all time.
Ether.
God. Savage.
You
That
know,
is the greatest diss track that has ever come out in hip hop, in my opinion.
I agree. I was just watching something on social media. Let's see if I could pull it up. It's about the best 50 diss tracks. And could you believe that Ether was not number one?
Who the hell was number one?
I don't even think it was the top 5. Oh, number 1 was, of course.
Kendrick.
Yep.
I had a feeling.
course.
I mean, the problem is that
Jay-Z's
even
The Takeover was on top of Ether.
What?
So that's when I like kind of had to swipe out of that.
yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, like,
That's
yeah.
definitely wrong. Like, Not Like Us can definitely be argued as the greatest song for beef ever because what it had impact. The impact that it had. This man performed it at the goddamn Super Bowl. ¿Tú sabes lo que es eso? Yo te odio tanto que yo tengo el Super Bowl. El mundo entero me está viendo. And it was the smile. Yo creo que la sonrisa que él dio fue lo que... We knew it was over. It was a dub.
I want to ask, though.
When he did that, say Drake, he smiled. I was like, oh, Lord.
Se le
What?
está riendo en la cara. así.
That's all he got though.
¿Qué tú crees?
No, it's not. There's other diss tracks that he put on there for
He
Drake.
didn't. No, I'm talking about like if you're talking about influence, like how Jim Jones is saying about Kendrick.
No, Kendrick has... Remember
I mean,
when Kendrick dropped the Big Sean? What was it called? Control. Remember the Control verse?
Yeah.
That's the one that introduced me to Kendrick. I was like, who the fuck is Kendrick Lamar? And then like the King Kunta dude. And I was like, who the hell's that? And then I started listening to his music. And I was like, this dude has bars.
Mad
Bars.
City. Mad City.
Mad City was wild. But when I heard him on Duckworth on the DNA album, You take two strangers and put them in random predicaments, give them a soul so they can make their own choices and live with it. Who would have known the greatest rapper could be from coincidence? Because if if Anthony killed Ducky, then Top Dog will be serving life while I grow up without a father and die in a gunfight. His father and the goddamn dude that runs his label literally met when they were youngins. His label mate, the guy that runs the label, was going to shoot his father to steal his car. And because his father chose to give him free chicken, extra biscuits whenever he came through, chose not to kill him. And now Kendrick Lamar exists. When you start to listen to music and there's a lesson in it and you can tell a story like that.
That's like real deep.
Bars.
Yeah.
And then now they just use that song for Eubanks Jr. That, you know, they were clowning him because his father, Conor Ben, was clowning him. Talking about, oh, your dad don't even like you. Yeah, you know, that's a real accomplishment, Chris. Your father don't even fuck with you. Your father this and that. He was clowning him the whole press conference. The day of the fight, nigga, they showed that camera where he's coming into the elevator. They open the elevator and there's Senior and Junior right there. And Senior is oral farming the fuck out of that moment. I was like, yo.
Wow.
I'm going to have to bleep that out, but it's okay.
Bueno, pórtate bien.
So, I don't know, Jim Jones. This is one you might want to bow out of. Because the last time you had something to say, y'all went on Versus and
It didn't go good for you guys.
it didn't go well at all because we from Yonkers and the locks put on for our city.
Yeah.
We had dudes from Harlem talking about they was from Yonkers now because of that. So I would divert from this, focus on other things. Focus on other things, brother. You a legend. Do your thing. Make your money.
Te rompieron el fullín.
El Fujinsky. El Super
Y
Fujinsky.
hablando de stealing, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to steal the crown. Don't take the crown, okay? Leave it where it's at. You're stealing, okay?
Oof.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
But speaking of stealing,
What happened?
Daniel Cormier,
Daniel Cormier,
Right?
UFC legend, 2-division world champion, one of the GOATs, got his Raptor stolen at the goddamn airport.
At the airport?
At Aeropuerto in San Diego, San Francisco. He was doing the Ultimate Fighter in Vegas.
Damn.
Came home and his Raptor was gone.
more details when we come back. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right, welcome back. Están en sintonía con el Coro Podcast and the fellas
Sí,
are
señor.
back.
Yes, sir.
You're
We're here.
Bueno. A robarle a un UFC fighter, mi hermano.
Están pasados. Bien
peleador del UFC, you know.
Tú tienes uno, pero así de grande.
En serio.
Anyways, me? I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't resort to stealing. Es una cosa que se me haría bien difícil.
Y después entonces tú sabes, like, my man, this is a
I mean,
professional
Imagínate.
Yeah.
bro. This guy will knock you out in a slap.
Even though he's retired,
He's tough,
aunque
man.
está retirado,
Man,
que
man,
está retirado,
no
él fue el
importa que esté
campeón
retirado.
de dos categorías.
Mire,
Y lo más
compadre.
grande de la categoría que hay.
Mire, compay, tú puedes ser un pelagato que entras al ring ahí y la pescosa que te va a dar ese macho compararlo a la que te va a dar la
ñaño.
tuya. Un ñaño. That is the right way. Exactly.
Look, I won't resort to stealing unless I had to do it for my kids and had no other choice. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's
Pero-
something I would never in my life do. But
Pero
if I had to steal,
Who
the
would you
person
steal
I
from?
would steal from in his prime would have to be Brock Lesnar. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, what?
my man's
I'ma tell you why.
Para que te maten.
Because those big doofy mother flowers, they can't run. No pueden correr. No pueden correr.
No te
Why would I do it to
No
a
te creas
featherweight
eso.
or a lightweight? You crazy? No.
No te creas eso
No
porque
te
el
creas
tigre,
eso.
he played in the NFL.
He did.
And
So-
he had like
he gonna hit that 90 dash. in
yeah, he
6
hit that dash. It's
That I
over.
understand. But what I'm saying is, you gonna tell me he's faster than a featherweight?
He's not faster than a featherweight, but
That's
he's
what I'm
still
saying.
he's still extremely fast and big.
It's just imagine that guy just chasing after you.
Right.
If you don't turn on that car correctly, he's gonna bust through that window
And start
grab you by your
rocking.
neck.
That I understand. He is
Wow.
fast. Let's get this straight. El chamaco tiene rapidez. Pero
You don't think he'll catch up?
I don't think so. Like,
Okay.
I mean, he
You
got
seen
me
Bo
by
Lex,
100
my guy?
pounds, bro.
Okay,
107
okay.
pounds.
No, he's 300 pounds. He's a big guy. He had to cut down to 265. I had never heard that before.
How exactly? How crazy?
So, él mide 6'3", pero como 305, 310. Y eso cuando estaba peleando en el UFC y le dijeron a Dana White, ¿qué es lo que está pasando con Brock, un heavyweight? ¿Qué está haciendo? Y él le dijo, he's cutting weight. Cutting weight to 265? Y yo, sí, porque el límite solamente son 265. Él estaba cortando de 300, más de 300 libras. Para hacer 265 libras. You know how big you are, bro?
You trying to really do
big.
this?
You know how big you are
I
if
know,
you have to cut weight at heavyweight?
I've been that big.
Like, that's Derek Lewis size. I don't,
But,
I'm
like,
good.
Fat, and I'm also, thank God.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Thank God Derek Lewis isn't more broad. Like, we'd be dead. Nobody gonna make it through that one. Tú te imaginas poniendo Derek Lewis, que tiene los most KOs in the UFC. Ese tigre te toca una vez. Eso que he plays possum. Siempre está así, moviéndose. Y ya cuando le da...
Al piso.
Oh, Lord. I don't want to
you-
know none of that.
Mira acá.
Who would you get?
Who would I get?
Yeah.
Ok, si le voy a robar un carro a un UFC fighter, tienen carro en ignition, ya todo está bien, ya yo me meto hermano. Para mí, tiene que ser un flyweight, como Alexander Pantoja, Kai Kara France, uno de esos tigres bien pequeños, porque even if he catches up, un codazo, un rodillazo, una vaina, go flying like a kite. La persona que será la última persona, a eso, yo hasta le cojo la vaina. I take his keys, take it out the ignition, close the door, lock it, walk up to his front door and knock it, be like, sir, you forgot this? Alex Poatan Pereira. Si yo veo el carro de Poatan, que él tiene un Lambo, y yo lo veo así, yo sé que el carro de él, porque él tiene el signo de él en el lado del carro. Yo digo, pero acá hay Poatan, está ahí, mira. Sir, your keys. Aquí están sus llaves. Es que estaba abierta y no, tú sabes, la gente son locas.
Chama.
So, tú sabes. Chama. Okay. All right, brother, I'm out. Peace.
I gotta tell you though.
Dime.
Once like you said, yo realmente no, I wouldn't do into robbing and something like that. Pero si voy a hacer el crimen, en verdad, Conor McGregor.
Pero tú estás
Papi,
jodido.
pero que nos
I
tenemos
know.
que matar.
Conor no
Oye,
puede-
pero eso es lo que pasa.
He's
Si yo
smart.
Coked up Conor?
Papi, tú sabes.
Brother, coked up Conor will chase you to the end. The gas will hit E before he stops
A
running
mí,
at
pues
you.
papi, vamos a tener que
He got a
matarnos.
trick.
Papi, es que tenemos que darnos en la madre. Ay, bendito. Papi, ¿tú sabes cuánta controversia yo voy a coger aquí? ¿Tú sabes cuántos chavos yo le voy a sacar a ese hombre?
Pero no sé cómo el loco
Conor.
ese de Ibiza. No sé cómo el pendejo ese de Ibiza que se quedó ahí al de él.
No, papá. Oye,
Ese
oye,
pendejo.
yo no. Permiso. Yo tampoco soy tan pensuaco.
Verdad.
El carro está prendido, papi. Eso es a chambón por ir para abajo. Me están esperando allá. Lo desmontamos. Ya está vendido.
En Dublín.
Exacto. Ese-
Yeah.
Ay,
Más rápido.
bad famous. Ahora, the last
Papi, tú no
person.
vas a salir de ahí.
The last person I will actually want to face is probably we were just talking about him.
The Eagle. Who? Habib?
McGregor lost against him.
Habib?
Khabib.
Khabib, yes.
Habib Nurmagomedov? I would not.
My man, so let me tell you something. brother. It's a joke, brother. Can you imagine my man's? Because I know this man is like quiet as the night and he just probably sneaks up on you. You got the keys in the car. Car is on. Nobody in the van. And all of a sudden you got this man like this. Shush. Brother, don't do that, brother. You know for a fact.
You know this, brother.
When
you
a
know
man,
you don't
when a
live.
man is
Tienes
that
razón, me
calm,
voy de aquí.
you're dying.
But you know what I think too
You're
is
dying.
es la disciplina de la religión de él y de la cultura.
olvídate
So
la-
the Dagestan
my
son
brother.
bien cosos. Brother, no, brother, you don't want to do this. This is no good idea for you.
My brother,
El tigre
I don't
anda así,
wanna
ya
do
tú
that, my
sabes.
brother.
Tú sabes que... Dude, you're right, brother. God bless you, man.
right.
Brother, you need ride. You need ride? No, I'm
Yo
good.
no
I walk to work, bro. It's 10 miles.
You
No
know
big
also
deal.
the most embarrassing thing? The fact that he will probably give you the right without even saying a single word. Bro.
Yeah, be a gentleman about it the whole time because look
Oh,
how...
come on.
Mira cómo ellos tratan a todo el
I
mundo.
can't face life
Yeah.
like that.
They train at AKA in San Jose with Daniel Cormier, and when you know how they interview Islam and Islam's mad funny. There's like he's a black belt. He's like, brother, who said this? We need to test this. Like he's being serious. He's not joking. People think he's being funny. Like the thing is for real. That's really how he thinks. Así que él piensa. Pero when he talks, the thing that I love to hear, they don't tell Daniel Cormier, let's go to the house or come to our house. He says, brother, let's go our home. It was like, damn. ¿Qué disciplina tienen estos tigres? ¿Qué amor tienen por cada uno?
Yeah,
Brother, let's go our home. And then you're like, our home? Oh, he's inviting them to the house. But that's their culture, that's their religion, that's who they are as a people. ¿Tú te imaginas una persona que tan disciplina que no cogen nada, no roban, no toman, no fuman, no hacen nada, entrenan 6 horas al día y rezan como 5 veces al día? Super hygienic, brother. Look, we have no problems. We always talking about that.
Brother, once again, brother, no beef in here, brother.
How about you,
All right,
Bones?
Bones. Who would you go with?
I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely steal Daniel Cormier's
Raptor.
He would have done the same thing.
He's number one suspect.
If you let, hey, I'm in New York. If
He has an alibi.
I got alibi. I'm just saying. You left the keys inside there, and I happily walk by and I see it in there, bro. I'm taking it.
Because you know DC
DC
can't chase after you.
He can't. Even if you try, I'm gonna hit you with this too.
Toma.
I ain't gonna hit
Hit
you
the brakes
hard,
hard while he's running
but
full
I'm
speed.
gonna hit you with this. Pero en persona que
You're avoiding?
Jordan.
Who are you avoiding?
never.
¿A quién dirme la verdad?
John Jones.
John Jones.
Oh, God, because he shoots.
He shoots, bro. That's the thing. My man,
He's shooting.
He don't
man's
fight.
not
John
having
Jones
that.
es
He
un
was like, ooh,
maleante
This is
de la
Albuquerque. He
calle.
brought out a shotgun
Like,
for a dude in the
yeah.
middle of the night. He didn't even need the shotgun. You saw the size of the guy that tried to rob him in his house that ran into the thing. And then you see John Jones big self with the shotgun. Pow, pow. And in your head, you'd be like, bro, that is the most dangerous human being alive. He doesn't
Yet
need the
again,
gun.
he's
That shit was
shooting
for
at you.
sport, bro. That was for
He was
sport.
just doing that to scare the rest of them, but he just wanted to like get you close.
Go ahead. Come in my house. Come in my house. You know what the crazy part is? De la historia que yo he escuchado de
There's no
eso.
ref there
Él
to
estaba
stop
viendo
it.
la cámara y dice el amigo de que he was excited. He was like, oh yeah, go ahead. This, if you have a dude that excited for you to break into his house, run. Don't play with him. Get out of the house. Run. Sprint. Matter of fact, turn into Usain Bolt. Just disappear.
Don't play with him. Speaking about playing with him, when we come back,
I know where you
dile
go.
Jonathan, dile lo que hay.
Yo le quiero decir una cosa. Antes que nos vayamos, yo quiero saber si a ti te cogen haciéndote la clásica Manuelita.
Ay, mi madre.
Ay,
¿Cuál es el peor escenario que te puede pasar a ti? Who's the worst person that could catch you doing that?
Mira, que no me vea mi abuelo. Espérate.
Oh.
We will be right
Para
back.
mí,
we'll be right back.
we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back. Estamos en sintonía con el Coro Podcast, and once again, the fellas are here.
Yes,
This
sir.
episode is brought to you by Cacique Beer.
Cacique.
Beer.
Yes, sir. This guy made it.
No diga, papi, no
Salud.
podemos decir nada. Saludcita. Thank you. Shout out.
Bueno, Jan, ponlos al día.
Bueno, mi gente, esto es fácil, sencillo, pisa y corre. If you happen to get caught, right? I mean, this happened. You're getting caught with the classic Manuelita. If you don't know over there, you better use some of your imagination. Classic
Imagínatelo.
Manuelita, right? Left, right, both hands, whatever you want.
Wax on, wax off.
Whatever you want, papa.
Switch them.
What would be the worst case scenario for you to get caught? By who is my saying, right? ¿Quién es la o sea, que ya pasó? Diablo, papi, aquí fue. Who are you looking in the eyes? Right here like this. How are you gonna do this? Talk to me.
Wait, but espérate, like, que ya tu casi está.
Papi, mira,
finish
mira,
it.
vamos a decir algo.
You're in the last stroke.
You got a 3.5 strokes to go. That's the finish line, papa. You got what? Ahí. ¿Quién te está mirando por ahí? Mira que tú dices, a rayo, papi. Aquí cuajó el pollo, ¿verdad? Aquí se fue la cosa. Matarile. Talk to me.
Ya mi mamá me cogió una vez, so I'm not too worried about my mom.
Oh, yeah,
I feel bad for my mother. I probably traumatized her, but hey. You know, and the worst part, folks, I have the full surround sound studio with the computer. My computer was crazy out of this world. My parents spent like $4,000 on my sound system. So I have it on my headset. Oh, that was my cousin. That's our cousin too. So I got the headphones on, and then I'm plugged into the surround sound system so you can't hear it. And then I only turned around.
American pie shit.
It is some American pie shit. My mother opened the door, and I jumped up. because I was about to get there too. And then for whatever reason, the thing went right off, and the neighbors heard that because I have surround sound like the boom effect back in the day.
Bobby, this sounds cool.
And I don't know why the hell that happened, but I know the neighborhood definitely heard it. The whole neighborhood heard that.
So tú eres casquetín de ahí para adelante.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? At this point,
right after that.
I have nothing. But that's the thing. That's when my mom really turned it on with like buying mad condom. I had like 2, but those Ziplocs, grande, little freezer bags. Con condones con la mamá mía porque le tenía miedo.
Movie theaters after that.
No, my mother was terrified. She was like, "Are you sexually active?" What a word. That's so stupid. So I had 2 whole bags, Ziplocs, full of condoms because my mother was freaking out. I had female condoms. I had big, small, everything in between, flavored, whatever. My mother was like, "I'm just not. I can't risk it."
Toma,
after what I
muchacho, que
saw.
tú te enfermo.
So my mom's is out of it. My grandmother, como que, I feel like she saw me once because she gave me a look and I was like, "What did you see?" And she kind of looked back at me like, "What do you think I saw?" And I'm like, I'm not getting into this. This is too awkward.
All right.
I think the worst one for me would be my daughter. If my daughter caught me, that would make me want to die.
That's
she's
valid.
already in the age that she knows.
She's 9. She's 9. She's at that age. She now, my daughter catches me. It's not like if I'm with my wife, then I gotta be like, "No, mommy and daddy, they adults wrestle naked. That's just what they do."
I can't even get out of that, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
WWE.
99 fastball to the wrist,
If you
bro.
smell, oh my bad,
Right.
it hurt.
What your boy is cooking, you know what I mean?
Right.
But that would be it. To me, that's the worst one.
That's pretty tough.
That's
kind of tough.
you know what I'm saying? At least if
that's
she
tough.
catch me with my wife, we could pretend, "Oh, we were wrestling, baby." That's what adults do, and play it off. But when you by yourself
That's hard to explain.
and you're giving yourself the old
Wax on, wax off.
right, the old tire shine, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem.
Nah. How about you, John?
Mira, papi, yo te voy a decir una cosa, en verdad. This goes to my first grade teacher. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo,
Yo, you had me.
Me
I
see.
thought so too. I'd be like, "Yo,
Me
Mr.
see.
C, I'm
Can you
sorry."
imagine? I'm like, yeah, this goes to my 5th grade teacher. I mean, I remember yapping. No, not like that. Yo te voy a
Missy
decir la verdad.
Rodríguez.
Missy Rodríguez.
Soñina Rodríguez.
Imagínate
That's
que
happy.
en el momento me llaman, mira papi, en verdad yo vi el podcast y estás bien al garete. Mira, sorry. Missy, please, my bad, Missy, my bad. You thought I was going to be a lawyer, son. That's a dub. Ain't happening, not at all. Mira, te digo la verdad. Yo realmente pienso que sería mi mai o mi abuela, Dios la tenga en la gloria. Porque te voy a decir una cosa. Si mi mujer me ve, mamita, you better finish what I'm doing. Just like that.
Facts.
Just
Facts.
like that. Just like
That's
that.
what it's at.
Come on, brother.
Listen,
I'm
I
just
started
saying.
this problem, but you're gonna finish this
You're gonna
problem.
have to finish.
I need a
Especially-
solution.
Especially if I'm 3.5 strokes away. Papi, eso va, mira. Así se acabó. Yo digo que si mami o mi abuela me hubiera cogido, en verdad yo me hubiera frustrado. Pero feo. Yo estuviera, hacho, papi, embarrado. Estuviera pidiéndole perdón a un, hacho, yo estuviera hecho un pastor ahora. My dad and me probably, wow, mira cabrón, ¿qué está pasando
Este
ahí?
tipo
¿Qué
está
fresco?
loco.
Mi hermano, pues tú sabes, quizás él me mira
Your
y me
brothers
dice,
always laugh at you for
nah,
that
he
shit.
probably, tú eres un puerco, loco. Pero
My brothers
mami,
would laugh and be like, "Yo, what you watching, bro?" They'd be like this. What is
mami,
he
yo sé,
watching?
yo sé que eventualmente vas a ver estos podcasts. I love you. Pero en verdad está bien feo. Si yo hago eso, eso es un disparate, ¿sabes? En el medio de la casa, a 95 en Aguas Buenas. Muchacho, tú eres loco. De 3. Nah, I'm good. So,
What about you, Hazel? What's the worst?
I can't say this, so I'm about to switch it. But
Come on.
Come on.
listen, no offense, but if it was a dude that enjoyed that type of thing, that was what you got in mind, that'd be the worst ever.
can you imagine?
You know, then I'm gonna have to be running from you all the
you make
time.
He's gonna be like this, like eye cocktail. Like,
Yo, Hayes. So no.
You could keep going, bro. You
No.
keep going.
Imagine this.
You need help, bro?
You in the window doing your business. All of a sudden, you see this guy just looking at you from his other window like this, like,
What's up, neighbor?
"Hey,
No.
buddy, how are you gonna react? Now, you
Bro,
gonna
I'm
go get a
moving the
chopped
next
cheese
day.
down the block.
No.
Hey, you gonna
listen.
see him there?
Hey, to each his own. Whatever.
Nigga, what if you
floats
open the
that
window
boat.
and ask to help you? You need help with that?
Nah. No. That would be the worst for me.
Bro,
That's
it'll go
tough.
from like this to like this so fast.
That just run around like
That's tough.
Well, you know, it's
That's
to
tough.
each his own. To each his own. Some people into the voyeur thing is weird. Oh, look, I don't know how that works. I don't understand voyeurism. Like, everything I want to do is in a private setting. Now, you know, there's certain things that you'll be into. Some people into some crazy sexual fantasies.
Man,
there's some crazy people out there, brother. You gotta. There's some females that I dated
won't stop.
that was like, yo, let's go in the bushes. In the bush, bitch, this is high school. School's right there. Yeah, let's see if they catch us.
you want to do in the bushes?
What?
You want to do in the bushes?
No,
man,
hell no.
I do in the bathroom. I do in the classroom. I do in the car. I do in my.
Well, the car's not that big a deal because you can seclude yourself in the car.
Honestly, I'll do it anywhere. I don't even care.
So, yeah, what
That's some
about you,
gangsta
bro?
shit.
How
That's some
about
gangsta
you?
shit.
What if you get?
Wait a
caught?
minute. We
You
should ask
haven't
the
said
single man.
nothing
Where
yet.
is the problem here?
Yeah.
Damn. Honestly,
I know you got story. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I don't know if you want to talk about DR. So let's skip to another.
I'll tell you a story about DR.
Here we go.
DR was an experience this year. I can tell you that for sure. But I got caught with my mom. Yeah.
What?
I had a full day of
Full
drinking.
stroke.
I
The whole
was-
9 yards.
I was 2 strokes away.
That's saying me.
Damn.
2 strokes away.
He had the Henny stick.
Yeah. The Henny stick was going. I had phone in one hand and the other hand, you know, doing what I'm doing. I'm just about to get there, and all of a sudden,
Aquí se fue esa. Ay, señor.
yo te digo, yo estaba casi a 100. De a 100 a 0 fue tan
Papi, y
rápido
con
que
la bocachera, porque eso tiene que haber sido mamá Juana por un tubo y 7 llaves. oye.
yo estaba borracho ese momento. Ese momento yo estaba más sober que cualquier persona.
Eso te quitó el borra, eso te quitó
Esa
el,
mierda.
te quitó el humo.
Quitó-
Ese humo se te fue rápido.
That's tough. That's
Qué
a
gato
tough
de
one.
humo. Yo, but what would be the
actually
worst scenario? You've already gone through it, right?
That's it.
So what
are
could
you
be worse
calling
than that?
after that?
The next one is
Her finding him again.
is
Tú
my-
no cambiado, muchacho, el
is my
diablo.
sister.
Don't best in the same trip.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Ese
muerte.
peor.
Papi, eso está bien feo.
Mami me like, pero mijo,
Pero
¿qué
te vi
te
con la
lleva
derecha,
a
te vi
casa?
con la izquierda.
¿Tú estás bien?
Tú no te cansas.
Not even that. She'd be like, estamos Santo Domingo, yo te busco una por aquí, pero
Yeah,
coño.
That's exactly what she said.
That's your mom's 100%. But then,
Damn.
what would be the worst case scenario after that? Because you've already
Getting
gone
caught by
through it.
her twice. That's
The second one
Bro,
around.
it don't
The
get
second
worse than
time,
that.
like,
I'm telling you.
second time
I am
gets
telling
way
you,
worse than the
getting
first
caught-
time.
Getting caught. I mean, this is tough. A guy that enjoys this shit, that's some hard shit, because that's gonna go imprinted in your head. And every time you take a shower, you feel that man is gonna be looking around. Yeah,
You're not gonna feel safe.
That would be crazy.
But the
Pero,
problem
you- not once, but twice by mommy.
That's terrible.
You know what's worse though? My mother called me in the worst possible case scenario. I wish she had called me just sleeping with a girl, because then it kind of removes the stress of it. Fuck it, I would have taken that. Be real with you.
Claro, papi, pero a ti te cogieron
But look
en
what
el
happened.
medio- En el medio.
No. I was doing laundry, and a girl I was dating at the time, she left her underwear in my sheets.
Coño.
least
So
it wasn't-
we did what we did,
at least
and
it
I left
wasn't
it on that
underwear.
side of the bed. I don't sleep on that side of the bed. So she was laying there, and we was already doing whatever. And I guess it occurred to her to get dressed and leave that there for me. I don't know where her head was at.
What was your head at?
So listen, I wasn't paying no mind.
Clearly between
I was
her.
trying to get her
Facts.
out. Yeah, my head was in between the thighs.
You was trying to get off.
I was trying to get off. So then she was leaving, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go do laundry. And I grabbed the whole bed sheet, everything, crumpled it up and put it in a bag and like kept moving. I was running around. And then mom was like, what you doing? I was like, oh, I gotta go do laundry. She said, you should have been did laundry. Whatever. We was just going back and forth. And then I made my mother laugh like I always do because I'm a clown. So I go across the street because we had the laundromat across the street.
You made her cry after this.
No,
shit.
she definitely cried. My mother, I got to tell you how she reacted. It was crazy. I was so sad. I was like, damn. So I washed everything. I'm not paying no mind. I dry everything. I'm not paying no mind. I put everything in the bag. Not paying no mind. I go home and I have the bag. And me and my mom is going back and forth. So my mother's thing was she used to always complain about something. So to counteract that, I used to make her laugh by pretending I was arguing with her, like imitating her. And it made her laugh. That was just how I was. I go in the bag in front of my mom's. He was cracking up hard, as like whatever, and I go like this and open the bag. Has to be ignorant nigga on a motorcycle. I open the bag and the shorty's underwear fly right out. It's the first thing flies right out of the bag and right in front of my mother.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío. Tú estás usando el condón, por favor.
No, not even. Worst worst thing ever. I didn't know how to rebuttal, so I was like, "Are those yours?" I tried to play it off. Like, Ma, those yours? Did your stuff get with my laundry? I tried to do every maneuver I knew.
I meant through the curveball
I
just so you.
every curveball. And then my mother was like stuck. She didn't say nothing, so I was worried. I was like, oh crap, she's gonna kill me. She goes into the bedroom, and like 5 minutes later, I hear my mother crying through the walls. I'm like, ah, damn. My mother's acting like I died. She comes out in her robe. She was in a robe for 2 whole weeks.
You died already.
Crying. Like, no, she didn't even beat me up. She just cried hysterically. And I was like, and then at one point, my brother was like, she act like she got a daughter. Like, hello, lady. There's a bunch of boys, especially this one. And I was like, what you trying to say? He was like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. She acted like she got a fucking daughter. She got a boy. She's gooch. Nobody's pregnant. There's no problem. Mother, and then that's what happened. The next time around, she caught me doing what I was doing, and then I got 2 fucking Ziploc bags full of condoms. I was
Papi,
like,
tú la frustraste bien feo, tú eres un charlatán, ¿sabes? Eso no se hace. Eso no se hace, gordo, eso no se hace.
Está enfermo.
it wasn't on purpose. It's
Este
just
chamaco necesita como es un psychiatrist.
Psiquiatra.
Un psiquiatra.
Oh, I definitely need one. I definitely need one. And by the way, if you take Anthem or Essential Plan, hit me up because I need a therapist for real. Not 2. I need 1. I need 1.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to get into some funny things. Welcome back. Estamos en sintonía con el Coro Podcast. And once again, the boys, the fellas, they here.
Sí, señor. Vamos allá.
This episode has been brought to you by...
Cerveza Cacique.
Yeah.
Sencillamente, papi.
Lo mejor que hay.
Lo mejor que hay. En verdad que sí.
Mátate buscándola.
Sí, exacto.
Exactly.
Oye, papi, sí hay que cuajar para buscar esa, ¿sabes?
Sí.
Deja que salga. Deja que salga. Solamente deja que salga.
That's all we're
Stay
saying.
tuned, boys. Just saying. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Vamos allá.
But cuéntame, what's up with this weekend? How you guys doing? 4th of July. What we got, boys? Talk to me.
We cooking, baby. I got a whole
Chefing
menu
it up like
planned.
that?
Chef Bones coming out.
I got a
AKA
whole
Chef
menu
Bones
planned
in
for
the crib.
4th of July.
That's what we're doing?
If you gonna come through, enjoy the food.
All right. It's not pretty good plans.
I don't know if you guys know, pero el chamaco sabe cocinar.
The guy cooks like a fucking beast.
Eso, ahí podemos
Like
hablar
a team.
caca, pero el tipo cocina, ¿verdad? Ahí sí que
Sí.
no podemos frontear.
Yeah.
No podemos frontear.
That's what the chef does.
Oh, yeah.
Day in, day out.
What about you, Hayes?
I don't know. I might take a trip, a last minute trip to go get some entertainment.
All right. That's pretty... That's
That sounds good.
Very
That sounds
vague.
good.
quite exciting.
Yeah,
It's quite exciting.
we'll bring back some entertainment for the family.
Mm.
All right.
Okay,
pretty
that's
dope.
where we're going.
Sounds
Let's
like
see where we're
we're
going. I
gonna
like
shut
that.
down the block again.
Mira,
huh?
papi, yo te voy a decir la verdad. Yo lo que no quiero que pase es que nazca mi nena el 4th of July. Que pase lo que sea, que se reviente el rayo, pero que yo tenga que arrancar después de un 12 de cerveza para el hospital a que nazca esa nena, yo no quiero eso, en verdad.
Yeah, her birthday's 4th
Nah.
of July.
¿Tú te imaginas,
So
gordo?
dope.
It would be dope though.
It would be
Because
dope.
then you have one party for 2 things.
Nah, I'm
But it's not
good
fair to
on
the
that.
kid.
Nah,
It's not fair to the kid.
nah.
My stepfather's
I'm good.
December 24th.
Mami,
Just
tú
stop
oye,
celebrating
mami,
the 4th.
te aguanta. Tú te vas a aguantar lo que tienes que hacer.
Aguanta.
Keep that baby in there.
You can keep that shit like vete para la forra. Nah, probably gonna hang out with wifey, chill down, trying to see what's up with some families coming over. I got some family coming over from around the country. So, vamos a hacer algo, de verdad. Tengo ganas de cocinar también, but can't really beat this guy. Poquito de cervezas, de verdad. Casi que somos set. So,
Yep.
tengo unos samples ahí que quiero probar. But that's about it, honestly. How about you, pa?
4th of July, I'm going to be here with aquí con mi gente.
I mean, that's...
El barbecue, el chef haciendo comida buena. Va a tener cerveza buenísima de caciques.
Cacique all
Nothing
day.
like having a beer from your own peoples and being like, oh,
sir.
this is it. This is what it's supposed to taste like.
Yep.
So having our own beer, then having it here, plus or having cousins' food. Plus there's going to be entertainment apparently. I don't know what this entertainment
Lots of
entails.
entertainment.
Then you
For the
class.
But
whole
hey, I'll take
family.
it. But most importantly, I'm looking
Productions.
forward to not having to work and helping and being here, helping out, and just being around the fam.
That's what it is too, man. Right? We always talk about like having like no, que vamos a hacer. Man, sometimes just truly enjoy the second.
Yep.
Disfrútate el segundo.
Yep.
Mira, como nosotros hacemos esto, yo creo que lo he dicho en par de episodios. We're here to laugh, man. We're here to really have fun. We want to enjoy and take you out from that might have that problem in the second, and you want to like laugh and truly escape that second, or just tune in and see what's up with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Give you that vibes and hang out. And after a 13, 14-hour shift, like some of our friends be having, sit down, have a good beer and relax. Honestly, tú sabes, al final del día, papi, somos humanos. Vamos a disfrutarnos esto, ¿verdad? So I'm really looking forward for this 4th of July.
Me too, brother. I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all.
So.
I'm looking out to being with y'all for 4th of July. I think that's the one thing about El Coro that I love. We actually genuinely enjoy each other's company. There's always a good time for us.
Not yours a lot, though.
Not me that much, no, because...
Nor you? Yeah, you good.
The chef gotta get love.
And he took no offense right away. He's like, yeah, I get that. I get that. Like,
we good, you know? Just,
I mean, those is probably going to try to get me drunk so he can see me happy again.
Most likely.
So he can see happy Danny. Apparently, I'm very happy.
Hopefully, we all have our 10 fingers next time you see us.
That's my goal, is to leave with 10 fingers. I have 10 now. I'd like to keep 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gonna need 10 because it's gonna be part 3 for both you guys and Mama.
We don't live together. She's not allowed in my house until I open the door. Henry just bought the house. Oh, by the way, the house is done. The house is officially 11th of July is our house.
Nice.
So we're there.
Congrats,
we're
bro.
then. You know, Mama has a house now.
Beautiful.
Your boy done did the thing. So praise God. Look, it's hard, and in Yonkers, it's stupidly expensive.
Yep. I mean, there's
Closing
a separate
costs alone
tax
made me hurt.
in New York
Just for Yonkers.
just for Yonkers.
We have city tax for no reason.
Yeah, insane.
I don't know what I pay for, but
Why yo?
it's worth it. It's worth it. Don't move to Yonkers. Move north.
Yonkers.
Go anywhere else.
Good enough.
There's so many
To the
people over
north.
here already.
Good enough.
Go to the north. Go to Mount Kisco. Go somewhere else. Just don't stay here.
Well,
Mayapack is great.
the time has come
Unfortunately, but here
that we gotta say goodbye for now.
That's right.
But we'll be up again.
It's so hard.
Good to see you guys. Hope to see you around.
Nothing but love.
Don't miss me too much.
Not too much.
No
Try
mucho.
not to.
See you
Try
guys
not
next
to.
En
time.
verdad, no me quieran. Quiérame, pero no me quieran mucho, ¿viste? No mucho. Poquito. Pero si no me extrañas, papi, vamos a tener problemas y nos vamos a dejar.
That's it.
Happy next, Joe.
Like,
God bless,
share,
man.
subscribe.
Happy 4th of July.
Much
Happy
love.
4th of July.
Like and subscribe. Make sure that you enjoy it. Because Hayes Capone, Bones, Dozer,
Yeah.
don't worry about my name. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yo,
Like Kiddle Diddles.
one other thing. If you like to have fun, make sure you lock the door and turn the volume down. We out of here.